You've lived with your cat for years. You feed them, you pet them, you clean their litter box without complaint, and you think you know them pretty well. But here's the truth. You might be missing an entire conversation your cat has been trying to have with you since the day they walked through your door, because researchers have discovered something wild. Your cat's coat color isn't just about looks. It's hardwired to their personality, their bonding style, and the way they experience the world. And once you understand what that color is telling you, everything changes. Let's break it down, one color at a time. Number 1, the orange cat problem. If you have an orange cat, you already know they're a lot. But here's why. Scientists at UC Berkeley ran one of the largest coat color behavior studies ever conducted, over 1,000 cat owners surveyed. And the results were fascinating. Orange cats ranked highest in friendliness and affection. Sounds great, right? They also ranked highest in impulsivity. That means your orange cat isn't just friendly, they're chaotically friendly. They act before they think. They leap before they look. They knock your coffee off the table and then stare at you like they had a plan all along. That's not attitude. That's their brain literally finishing the action before the thought is complete. And here's the science behind it. The gene responsible for orange fur is tied to the X chromosome. Most orange cats are male. Male cats already trend bolder and more territorial. Stack that on top of the orange gene's behavioral profile, and you get a cat who wants to be near you constantly. On you, beside you, following you into the bathroom without a single apology. Give them a designated together spot, a specific cushion or corner of the couch that's theirs when they want closeness. It channels that clingy energy into something predictable. They'll start going there automatically, and so will you. Number 2, the black cat's secret. Forget every superstition you've ever heard about black cats. The actual research tells a completely different story. A study published in the Journal of Applied Animal Welfare Science found that black cats were rated the most easygoing of all coat colors. Low aggression, low fear, high adaptability. In shelters, they adjusted to new environments faster than every other color group. This makes sense from an evolutionary angle. Dark-coated animals survive in the wild by watching and waiting. They don't charge in. They observe. They assess. They move only when they're ready. And that ancient strategy shows up in your living room every single day. Your black cat isn't being cold or distant. They're being strategic. They sit in the corner and take in everything, the tension in the room, the rhythm of your routine, the mood you walked in with. Then, quietly, they respond. The mistake most owners make? Thinking the black cat doesn't care because they're not demanding. But black cats bond deeply. They just do it without the drama. They're the ones who show up next to you every single night without making a sound. They don't need applause for it. What to do? Sit near them without reaching out. Just be present. Over days and weeks, you'll notice them drifting closer. On their terms. That's trust, not coincidence. Number 3, why torties choose one person and only one person. Veterinarians actually have a name for tortoiseshell cat behavior. They call it tortitude. UC Davis researchers surveyed nearly 1,300 cat owners and found that tortoiseshell cats scored significantly higher on reactivity than any other color group. More likely to hiss at the vet, more likely to swat during handling, more likely to make their opinions loudly, unmistakably known. And it comes down to genetics. The tortoiseshell pattern requires 2 X chromosomes, which is why almost all torties are female. Their genetic makeup is genuinely complex, and their personality reflects that complexity in full. Torties don't spread their love around. They pick one person, and that's it. If you're their chosen human, you'll know it immediately. They'll follow you everywhere, vocalize at you specifically, and look at other people in your home with barely concealed disinterest. If you're not the chosen one, you might as well be furniture to them. What to do? If a tortie chooses you, respond fast. When they meow at you, acknowledge them. When they come to you, engage. Torties bond fiercely with people who match their intensity. Ignore them, and they'll find someone more deserving. Number 4, what gray cats are actually picking up on. Gray cats get overlooked in these conversations, and that's a mistake. In behavioral studies, gray cats land in the middle of almost every metric. Moderate affection, moderate playfulness, moderate anxiety. They're not the most dramatic cat in the room. And that predictability is genuinely underrated. But here's what gray cats do that almost no one notices. They track your emotional state with unusual precision. Behaviorists have documented that gray cats are frequently the first to approach when their owner is upset. They'll sit beside someone who's grieving, quietly, without demanding anything. Most owners think it's a coincidence. The cat just happened to be nearby. But watch the timing closely enough and a pattern emerges. Gray cats read micro-changes in body language and routine. They notice before you've even processed it yourself. What to do? If you're having a hard week and your gray cat suddenly won't leave your side, they're not being needy. They're responding to something real. Let them stay. Number 5. The hidden challenge of white cats. White cats are stunning. They're also carrying a secret that most owners never find out. The gene that produces white fur can interfere with inner ear development. Cats with white coats, especially those with blue eyes, have significantly higher rates of congenital deafness. Many are deaf in one ear, some are deaf in both. Deafness rewires how a cat experiences everything. They can't hear you approach. They can't hear friendly versus threatening tones. So they compensate. And they do it by becoming extraordinarily attuned to everything else. Vibrations in the floor, shifts in your posture, the tension in your movements versus the looseness in them when you're calm. White cats often bond through touch in a way most cats never do. They learn to read physical cues with remarkable accuracy. They're not nervous for no reason. They're working harder than any other cat in the room just to understand what's happening around them. What to do? Approach from the front so they can see you coming. Stomp lightly before you reach them so they feel you through the floor. These small signals mean everything to a cat who can't hear them. Number 6. Calicos, dilutes, and the cats who feel everything. Calico cats share genetics with torties, but with white added to the mix. And that addition creates something unpredictable in the best possible way. Calicos process stimuli fast. They shift from purring to swatting and back again in seconds. It's not random. They're actually giving you signals the whole time. A tail flick, an ear rotation, a subtle shift in posture. If you catch those cues early, you can adjust before things escalate. Miss them, and the swat feels like it came from nowhere. Dilute cats, the pale grays, soft creams, and muted blues, have a completely different challenge. The gene that mutes their color also seems to lower their threshold for environmental stimulation. They notice everything. Every sound, every rearranged piece of furniture, every shift in your schedule. In a calm, stable home, a dilute cat becomes the most relaxed animal you've ever shared space with. In a chaotic one, they struggle visibly. The same cat, two different environments, two completely different animals. What to do with both? For calicos, end petting sessions before they tell you to. Stop on a good note. For dilutes, create at least one completely predictable element. Same feeding time, same routine, and watch the anxiety lift. Number 7. Pointed cats just want to talk to you. Siamese and Siamese mixed cats have temperature-sensitive pigment. Their cooler extremities go dark, their warmer bodies stay light. Beautiful biology. But the behavior that comes with it is what people remember. Pointed cats are vocal, loudly, consistently, elaborately vocal. And research shows cats meow almost exclusively to communicate with humans, not with each other. Pointed cats have taken this skill and turned it into an art form. They're also among the most deeply bonded cats you'll find. Follow you room to room. Want physical contact. They don't just want to be near you, they want to be with you, actively, constantly. What to do? Talk back. Acknowledge them with sounds or words. They find the exchange itself rewarding. Even if you're just narrating your own day to them, they will absolutely listen.